In this tutorial, I show you everything you need to know to edit a simple video inside of DaVinci Resolve, so let's jump right in. After opening Resolve, you see the Project Manager, which is basically a folder that stores all your DaVinci Resolve projects. And to create a new project, you just click the New Project icon, and then you can give it a name and click Create. So there are different workspaces which are optimized for the different types of work that you can do with your videos, but I think it's more confusing for a beginner to jump between them, so I would recommend that you just go into the Edit workspace and do most of your editing in here. And before we can start to edit our video, we just need to check if the settings are correct. So let's go to the project settings, and here we can change the resolution, which is basically how many pixels our video will have in the end. So for a YouTube video, I recommend that you stay in the Ultra HD preset. If you want to edit a video for Instagram, you can use the Use Vertical Resolution, which turns the orientation from the video from landscape to vertical. But for now, we want to edit a YouTube video. So let's go with the Ultra HD, click Save. And now we can start to import our video clips. To do that, we just open the Finder and then select the folders with our video clips inside and just drag it into the master. And now you can see all of our media is imported in DaVinci Resolve. And if we hover with the mouse over the video, we get this little preview. And before we can build our edit, we just need a timeline, which we can create by selecting a clip and dragging it down into this space over here, and then just drop it. And now DaVinci Resolve has created a timeline for us, which is called Timeline 1, but we can obviously rename it. And now we have the first clip in our timeline, and we can see a preview of the clip in the top right corner. And down here we can just hit play and review the video. And now you see the play bar, which is the red line over here, moving. So I can also grab this preview bar and drag it around. And wherever the bar is, I can see the corresponding frame in my viewer over here. So now we can see, if I play the video, that there is a lot of empty space before I start talking. We can use this zoom over here to get a little bit closer, and then we can position the playhead where we want the video to start. And then we can use this toolbar over here to select the razor tool, and we can click where we want to cut the video. Just go over here and click the mouse. And now we inserted an edit, and now we can go back to the selector tool, just select the video, right click, and then just delete the selected. So, but now we have all this empty space at the beginning of the video. To get rid of that, we can click into the space and then ripple delete, which moves all the clips on the right to the left. So now we can look for even more spaces that we want to cut out from this interview section. And you can use the waveform, which is like a visual representation of the sound, to find these empty spots. So you can see here is where I stop talking. So we can select this here, select the razor tool and insert a cut. And now let's go back to the selector tool. And in this case, I already know that I want to cut out all this in the middle. And so I go to the next part where I start speaking. And now I want to get rid of all of this in the middle. And now I can choose the razor tool again to add a cut in here, or I just use the selector tool and grab the side of the clip here and just drag it down to here. And now I have all this blank space again, but I can just click it and hit the delete button, and then it's gone. And also I can trim the end of this clip because I stop speaking here, and I can just drag the end and move it over here. So we added our first clip, and now we want to add even more clips into the timeline. We can do this by hovering over the clip and previewing the part of the clip that we want to use. As you can see, the whole clip, it's a bit long, but I just want to use the section where the drone flies from right to left, somewhere over here. And now I can use the I key to mark the in point and the O key to mark the out point, somewhere over here. And now you can see these two white lines, which means that I selected just a part of the video clip. And if I drag the video clip now into my timeline, only this part that I have selected will get imported into the timeline. And if I play this back, the first video clip stops and then the second starts. In this case, I'm talking about the beaches in Thailand, and I want to show this video clip while I'm talking about the beaches. So what you can do is you can just grab the video file and then drag it and place it on top of the other video clip. And now you will only see the video clip on the top layer. And if I press play, I've seen some beautiful beaches. You can hear me talking about the beaches while we see this beautiful drone shot. But it is a little bit too long, but it's no problem. I just can drag it from the end of the clip till the playhead. And now I have created a shorter version of it. And let's say I want to add even more clips. I can just double click the clip in the media pool, and then I see a preview in the preview window over here. And now I can select the part of the video that I want to use in here. Maybe from here to here. And if I hover with the mouse over the insert preview, I can decide if I only want to use the video or the audio file of this clip. So I can just drag the video file on top of my clips in the timeline. And if I like the duration of the video clip, but I want to change like the portion of the video that is shown, I can use this trim edit mode. And if I hover over the clip and hold the left mouse button, I can decide which part of the video I want to show. So I can move the portion of the video clip around a little bit. So we ate amazing food. And now we have this part of the video clip selected. So this is how you can import videos, but it works with photos as well. So if you have some photos that you want to show in your video, you can just simply select them, drag them into the timeline, position them as a video clip. And really nice. Now you can see the first problem that we have created, because the photo does not have the same format as our video files. And to fix that, we can open the inspector over here. And this is where we can add some effects and change some settings of the video files. One thing that we could do is just increase the zoom level, so the photo file just gets bigger until we fill the whole frame, but we lose a lot of the photo. And there's another method that you can do. So let's reset it here. And we can open the effects right here. And here are all the effects that are built into DaVinci Resolve. And we can search for the effect by clicking on this little icon over here. And now we can choose to search in all of the folders and type in blank and fill. And now you can hover with the mouse over the effect to get a little preview what it's doing. And to apply it, you can just simply drag it and drop it on the clip. And now the program just filled the background with a blurred version of the image, so we can have the whole image in the frame. Because if we have a video and then we cut to a photo, it can be a little bit boring, but we can animate a simple zoom in into this image. So go to the first frame of the photo and then just press this little diamond icon over here, which saves the settings of the photo at this point of time in the timeline. So now if we go to the end and zoom in here, you can see it creates another keyframe, and now the program just changes from one keyframe to the other, which results in this slow zoom in. Okay, so now we've placed all the video clips that we want to use in our timeline, but we can enhance the video even more by adding a title, for example. So you can go in the effects library and go to titles and then just scroll through the titles. So maybe we choose like a lower third for this video, maybe this one, and to add it into your timeline you just click it and drag it and drop it into the timeline. So here's still the template text inside of it, but we can use the inspector to change it. So here under main text I can type in my name, and under the second title I can type in maker, and now we can. And yeah, then DaVinci Resolve crashes from time to time, but this is no problem. Just send the report, open it up again, open your project again, and then you can just continue. So this is a little bit too long, but we can just cut it like the video clips.
Hey guys,
and move it to where we want it.
Hey guys, my name is Nico. I'm a filmmaker from Germany and I spent 2 weeks in Thailand to capture some.
Okay, so this is looking pretty good. The next step is to add in and change some of the colors of the video clips, which we can do in the color tab over here. Just click it to open it. And this is a whole workspace optimized for changing the colors of your videos, which is pretty capable, but as a beginner, we can just stick to the primary color wheels. On the right side, we can open these scopes to see where our level's at, but if you don't understand the scopes yet for a beginner, it's totally okay to just look at the video and see what you're doing. Let's say we want to add a little bit more contrast into this image. We can just go into here and increase the contrast. And maybe we don't like the warmth of the image, so we can just cool it down a little bit. And maybe we can add some more red into it because it's already pretty green. And everything we did so far is saved in this node over here, which is basically a node that saves all our adjustments. And we can deactivate it and activate it by pressing on this little number over here. And now we can see the difference. And if we're happy with the look that we have created, we can just right click onto the image and say grab still. And now it saves all the adjustments in a still in our gallery, which we can then copy to other clips in the timeline. So let's move to the first drone shot, and now you can see I have some folders where I have stored all my grades. And now I can look through my gallery and choose a grading that I have already created and just place it onto my footage, which makes this whole process even faster. So maybe let's use this one over here. And for this image, I want to use this one. And now you can see after placing the adjustment that the color is looking a little bit off, but we can go into every of these nodes and then just change the setting over here to, in this case, cool it down a little bit so it matches better. And we can even go in and brightening it up a little bit. Something like this. And if we are happy with the colors, we can go into the Fairlight page to do some audio adjustments. But this is a whole nother workspace that you have to learn. But you can also do some of the audio adjustments in the edit page. First of all, we can edit the mixer over here so we can get a visual representation of our audio levels. And when I play the video now, you can see that the audio is a little bit too quiet.
Hey guys, my name is Nico. I'm a filmmaker from Germany and
it's
I
only
spent 2
going
weeks in
to
Thailand
around
to
minus
some
15
amazing
dB, but we can easily make it a little bit louder. Just select all the clips and then go in the inspector, and under audio you can just increase the volume. And now if I play back the video,
hey guys, my name is Nico. I'm a filmmaker from Germany and
it's already louder. And there are a lot more settings that you can apply to your audio, but for this simple tutorial we just leave it as it is. But we want to add some music to the video, and we can just go into the Finder and find some music that we like and then drag it into our project. Select the music and then place it in the timeline. And now we can select the part of the music that we like and then place it at the start of the timeline, and then get rid of the parts we don't need.
Hey guys, my name is Nico.
And as you can hear, the music is way too loud, but to dial it down a little bit, we can go on to the audio clip here and just find this small line, which is the volume adjustment line, and then we can just drag it down here. I often use -25. So it's just a silent music in the background.
Hey guys, my name is Nico. I'm a filmmaker from Germany and I spent 2 weeks in Thailand to capture.
And now you can see it is way better. And to smooth out the start and the end of the music, you can just grab over this handle here and then pull it in to the clip a little bit. And now the music fades in and fades out. Okay, so now let's say we are happy with the edits and we want to create the final video. All we have to do is go to the deliver page. And on the deliver page, we can see our timeline over here with all the video clips inside. And now on the left side, we can change the settings for our final export. And you can really dive into the settings and basically change everything that you want in here. But for a good quality preset, you can just use the H.265 master preset. Now you can give this video a name. Let's call it YouTube video 1. And now you can choose a location where you want to store the video clip. I just choose the desktop for now and click save. And when all your settings are dialed in, you can click the add to render queue button. And now DaVinci Resolve created this render job for you. And now you can just select it and hit render all. And now DaVinci Resolve will create one video out of the video clips that you have put into the timeline. And once it's finished, you get this little note over here which says completed, and now you can right click on here and reveal in Finder, and now you can just play the video from the Finder.
Hey guys, my name is Nico, I'm a filmmaker from...
Okay, so that's all you need to know to get started. Thanks for watching and I see you in the next one.